Why was the Mahjong player so good at cheerleading? Because they had a lot of pon-pons. Welcome back to Mahjong Soul. Whoa, 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 whoa. I know everyone's rushing to the comment section right now, typing things like, Yusong is redefining comedy. He made me laugh so hard I vomited. You know, just we as a community are aware of that. If it's your first time here, it's your first time vomiting because of how funny that joke was. You might feel that urge. Just know for everyone else, it's an everyday thing, okay? There's new videos every day. There's jokes of that caliber. If you look into the comments, you'll be like, yep, I have my bucket near me. It's gross. Because I know that when I watch Yusong's videos, it's gonna make me guffaw. Welcome back to Mahjong Soul. My name is Yusong. Hope you're having a good day wherever you are. We're back. We're back playing some Mahjong. We're still climbing out of Master 1, tale as old as time. A little Beauty and the Beast, but I think that we're still gonna get out. I don't think that we're getting Omega outclassed, and I think that we've genuinely suffered through some bad luck, hence the character change to reset our tile flow. Okay, let's take a look at this hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we have 5 shapes with this hand. We can kind of go with this. Of course, one of our shapes is just Paula Abdul straight up a red 5. It's not got anything connected to it yet, but we can probably make something happen. Sure, I'll throw this, keep this as a safe tile, save a horse, ride a cowboy. The Dora here is going to be the 6 of characters, which we definitely want to see in our hand. Okay, lovely. I mean, these are our shapes. Read them and weep. Probably we're going to use the 1 of characters as our pair, but I don't mind keeping it around for now. Ooh. All right, sure. I mean, I guess I'm going a little aggressive with this. I guess I'm summoning my Blue Eyes White Dragon in attack position instead of defense position because I'm not really keeping any safe tiles. I'm kind of keeping this 2-4 shape open and this 3-5 shape open. Granted, the 3-5 shape is going to be a little zuzzier, a little bit more dangerous to discard later because of its proximity to the Dora. So as we near our like 9th and 10th discard, we got to consider to ourselves a little stop, drop, and roll. Someone might be trying to eat my lunch right now. Someone could be in Tenpai just waiting to ruin my day, right? Anyway, how am I doing, dude? I'm doing great. I recorded a bunch of videos last week so that I could spend Sunday with my significant other. And just, not that I don't enjoy recording the videos. I actually do enjoy recording them a lot. That's the problem. But we had a really fun day. We got some dim sum. Dude, okay, so she found this place. There's a new Japanese place that opened up in like East LA. Oh, we would have had the 3, 4, 5. But now it's like we're gonna be in Furriton, so I don't want to do that anymore. And this is also a little bit scary because good players pawn and cheat to get into Tenpai. I would say she's dating me because I don't whine. So we found a new Japanese place. They do like these really fluffy pancakes that we've never had before. Really wanted to go try it. So we got dim sum because it was in the area. And then we went to the Japanese place. Dude, I couldn't even give free drugs to that many people. Line from The Social Network, one of my favorite movies. This is the easiest Riichi Pinfu of all time, right? Earliest Riichi gets the worm. I mean, this player is probably in Tenpai. Let me just take a peep. Okay, maybe they're careening towards the Shadow Realm at an incredibly fast velocity. We don't really know. 9 of characters was just discarded. Maybe someone's gonna push thinking that it's safe. Okay. Dude, there was a line of like, I swear, at least 70 people. And this is before it even opened, okay? We went there on like Sunday at 11. Uh-oh, my Riichi's getting chased. Help me, stepbrother, my Riichi's getting chased. Okay, the good thing about this is that we can just draw our winning tile, right? Right? You wouldn't make me look like a fool in front of all my friends here by making me deal into Right Lord. You'll just let me draw the tile that I need. Okay, that's fine. Anyway, there was like 70 people. And I'm not gonna wait an hour or 2 for a pastry. This is, I don't know if you're the same as me. Let me know, leave a comment if you're the same as me. But there's like a point of like diminishing return. What, 3 players have called Riichi? Oh my lord. I'm the only one that calls Ron? Thanks for keeping him warm for me, bozos. It's a scary tile to discard late into the game because right? Like we had a 3-5 shape. I mean, it's not as good as the 7-8, but I'm incentivized to keep the 7-8 because I want the Dora to be usable in my hand. You remind me of me. In the sense that we be dealing in. Okay. If I have to wait for a food for more than 2 hours, there's no way it's worth it. I mean, there's probably like, if I were to get like a free Michelin star meal, okay, you got me thinking, right? But like, just something based off of hype, no, there's no way it's worth it. Or it is worth it, but just not for me. In the sense that I would much rather go to the next best thing, or just like a average thing and have no wait. So that's exactly how that S went down. That's exactly what we did. 1, 2, 3. Oh God, this hand is in dire straits right now. We got to even keep this 9. Right Lord pawns, and they look like they have a really good hand if they're willing to discard, you know, not garbage, but just like good stuff. Uh-oh. So they're probably going to win this round. Okay, this is something, I suppose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I guess. Wow, we didn't even get a chance to breathe there. Holy moly. But it's like it's nice that we got a good read on him, right? Like we're a website that aggregates book reviews. We could tell when someone has a really good hand. That's new. That's good. Copium. Oh, okay. This hand kind of goes hard. We could start pawning out the wazoo, but the unfortunate thing about this hand is that the rest of it is not anything to write home about right now. This could even be 7 pairs. I don't know. Do I pawn the 9? I know this hand can schmoove. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I don't know if this is right. I don't know if this is right. But this hand goes like pretty fast, right? So we're just hoping to draw into like another thing. Oh man, this 1-3 shape isn't even that good. Oh, yeah. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We could draw the Dora here and we'd be pretty happy to do so, right? We could draw the 4 of circles and discard this 1-3. Probably gonna keep the West Winds as our pair. Anyway, so we didn't end up going to that place. I think we're gonna wait until the hype dies down. And in the meantime, we just went to one of our usual spots. It was so ridiculously pog. It was like we go to this place. It's called Sun Mary Bakery. I think it's a Taiwanese. You know, they started in Taiwan. Or maybe Hong Kong, I'm not sure, but they have incredible drinks, they have incredible pastries. I'm living large. Sure, I want a mouthful of the fluffiest pancake that you've ever seen, but I'm willing to wait like weeks for that so that I don't have to wait 2 hours for that. Does that make sense? I'm an old curmudgeon is what I'm trying to say. Anyway, that was fun. And then what else did we do? We went to a trading card store, and I know it doesn't sound like she's real, but she's real, okay? You might have heard her, you know, from the other room tell me that the second A in AAPI month stands for American, which is what I initially thought. But I got really scared that it stood for Asians and Pacific Islanders. It's a mistake that could happen to anyone. I actually don't think that I want this. I want the opportunity to pawn a 1 of characters as well, right? I mean, there's only 1 left, which doesn't feel amazing. Oh my God, please, my real voice reveal too, by the way. But like my kingdom for a tile that just launches me into Tenpai. I've discarded nothing but the best tiles you've ever seen. And now there's not even that many 8 of bamboos left. Ay. There's a danger to this too, because we don't have a lot of safe tiles. It doesn't matter, we drew it. This looks a lot scarier than it is. Maybe we could have gone for a half flush? Oh, maybe we should have considered the half flush, right? We could have kept the 3-4 here instead of the 6-7. We wouldn't have drawn the 8, I suppose, but we could have had a much stronger hand, huh? Well, that's something interesting to consider for the future. We went to a trading card store, and man, I want to open up this hand. I genuinely do. And it's arguable that we should. Dude, this hand just goes like so fast. And I believe in the tile flow. You know what I mean? I just kind of believe in the tile flow right now. Okay, I no longer believe in tile flow. Right Lord just pawned 3 Dora. Left Lord immediately discarded the Dora because I guess they didn't want to go for greatness. That's fair. Sometimes you just want an easier, lightweight, you know, all simples hand. We went to a trading card store and we bought some Magic the Gathering cards. This is a great tile. Please don't round me off of this. And we're gonna build our own sealed decks, which is when you buy 6 booster packs and then you try to make the best deck possible from that pool. So that's what we're gonna do this week. Now I, like a goody two shoes, have already built my sealed deck. Why? It was because last night I didn't really want to like watch YouTube for 3 hours. You know what I mean? Some nights that's okay. But yesterday night I was just like, oh, maybe I'll try to avoid technology for a little bit, and so I cracked open the sealed deck. No one tell her, but I just made an incredible green-white +1/+1 counter deck. Oh baby, Ravnica's not ready for what's about to happen. Is there ever a world where I push for this? Certainly not, right? Certainly not. We're pushing into a direct Mangan. I don't even want to discard my red dragons. The thing that's making this tempting is the allure of all triplets, dude. Oh, I don't want to deal into this Mangan. I think we should be folding, but it's not like we have any safe tiles to fold with anyway. The 3s, I guess. Oh, lordy. This could come from a 5/6 shape. I'm not sure. Okay, it did come from a 5/6 shape. There's a red 5. Nope, we use these 2 tiles to fold with. This is, at best, it's a red dragon. It's a red dragon all triplets hand. That's 3 Han. This is 6 Han, right? White dragon, 3 Dora, red 5. Oh, that's only 5 Han right now. But if they even have anything else in their hand that's remotely valuable, we are Dunzo Washington, okay? We are just straight up Dunzo Washington. What else can we discard? I think we can discard an 8 because it's Suji to this 5. We know that they don't have a 6/7. How many 2 of bamboos are visible right now? All of them are visible. Okay, that's great news. So all the 2s are gone, which means that no one can have a 2/3 of bamboo weight. So the 1, you know, if we have to discard another explicitly not safe for work tile, we can discard the 1. Let's go. Yeah, it's a pretty good weekend. You know, we were talking about if there were any, it was an interesting conversation. She asked me if there was a food that I could eat every week and it would make me happy. Because we both really, oh, you sussy baka, you fool. Nice Suji trap. Wow, on a terrible 1/2 weight. Nice, nice, okay. I don't know if it was explicitly for the Suji trap. I don't know. I guess you had a floating 5 and a 1/2 shape and you would just took the Tenpai. Because you don't know if someone would be a fool with their pants on the ground and call the Riichi. Ay. It's interesting. The plays are definitely interesting. Okay, this could still, if we could still draw like a 6 and make this floating 7 work. Not a lot of safety with this hand, but this hand has some pretty solid shapes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, here's the thing. We started out friends. It was cool, but it was all pretend. The 1/2 shape is so bad that I would rather keep this 7 and this 7 available in my hand just to see if, okay, probably this 7 can go now, but I'm not really happy with this 1/2 sticking around necessarily, right? Okay. We're 1 tile away from Tenpai, 30 seconds from Mars. Unfortunately, we don't have a great Riichi, right? We want to draw into like the 3 of characters, but then do we discard the red 5 for the Suji trap? No way, dude. Surely we just discard the 9 and hope for the 6. Ay. It's a weird situation, this one. It's definitely a weird situation. Maybe we draw a 4 of character. I mean, the 4 of characters doesn't even help that much either. Okay, this, at least we have a chance at Pinfu, right? So now if we draw the 3 of characters, they beat me to the punch. But if I get into Tenpai right now, I can call Riichi and chase, and it'll be inside Suji. Okay. All right, we're really hoping for a 3 of characters. Anything else, and I'm pretty sure we have to just start like really, really big folding. If we get the 3 though. Not today. Nope, not today. I'm gonna go inside Suji here, and if someone else wants to deal the scariest tile of all time, be my guest. Oh, all the 7s are gone, so the 8s and 9s are looking pretty safe with their pants on the ground. We can do a little movement here, a little pivoting to keep our 6, 7, 8 shape alive while discarding a safe tile. Of course, the 6 would have been safe anyways. No, you want me to risk the family farm? You want me to risk the family farm for Riichi Pinfu Red 5? I mean, it's not terrible, right? It's 3 Han, and Goku-san is Gohan. Lindsay's last name is Lohan, excuse me. And you don't mess with the Zohan. These are just rhymes. It's just rhymes. Dude, I know that the 9 is safe because of Suji reasons. Like, they can't have a 7, 8. They could have a pair of the 9s. And you know what? I really don't feel like, Melania Trump. sorry. I wanted to reference her jacket. The one that read, I don't really care. Do you? I just don't want to. If they have a pair of the 9s, I don't want to deal into them, okay? I just don't. I know an early Riichi is usually indicative of having bad weights. So I just don't want to mess with that. We're in first place. It's rare air right now. You know what I mean? 4 was discarded semi-recently, kinda. I don't know, a little bit. Anything else? 8 of characters is also looking extremely safe with its pants on the ground. Okay. Southwind, you love to see that. A little Southwind, it's a dead tile. Lovely. How many 8s are gone? 3 8s are gone? That's not a safe tile at all. And yet no one's punished. Oh, Yusong, try to get into Tenpai. Try to get into Tenpai. It's not worth it here. It's not worth it here. There's something weird at this table, Jack. We need another safe tile to throw before the end of the game. This is looking a little suspicious to me. How many 3s are gone? 3. There's a 9. Okay, lovely. Absolutely, I'll take it. Show me that the 9 of bamboo is actually dangerous here. Okay, it wasn't, but they had 2 Dora. Holy moly! And the 1 of characters, a double pair weight. Of course, like we didn't know for sure, but I had a sinking feeling in my stomach. They were on that double pair weight. Oh God, what is this? This is a real struggle we've got going on here. I mean, I'm gonna careen towards the half flush in the bamboo suit, I guess. This just doesn't feel very good, Mr. Stark, you know? Oh boy. Oh boy. Do I play this normally? Dude, this hand is, oh my God, I tear out up the 2-1 because I don't even know why. 1, 2, 3. We have 3 pairs, maybe 7 pairs. Oh, this hand just like doesn't win. Oh, thank you, sir. Can I have another? I don't know about this. I don't know what this is, dude. 1, 2, 3. Nah, it's not worth opening up this hand. The rest of this hand is actually in shambles / in brambles. Sure, we can keep a 9. Keep the 9. I mean, the 9 is not even that safe either. It's close to the door. The door is the 8 of circles right now. I love Magic the Gathering, dude. Here's the thing about Magic the Gathering. It's all about the gathering. No, it's really fun because it's not just a hobby that you can, you know, play trading cards and like shuffle them up or whatever, but it's also a hobby that lets you express your creativity, right? Like if you sit in a booster draft, which if you don't know what it is, it's like 8 people who may or may not have heard of what deodorant is sit around a table. You each open a pack of 15 cards. You pick one card, put it down for your deck, and then you pass the remaining 14 to your right, and you keep doing that, and you until you have like a deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sure, I'm throwing. No, I should have kept the 1, 2 because those are like relatively safe tiles. This hand does not win. Maybe we go for a half outside hand or something. Absolutely does tastic, right? This hand just straight up doesn't win. I promise you. I promise you. Right Lord's moving so fast right now, like you're Frenching on the 3rd date. It's very, very scary. It's very, very scary. I might even start folding here, dude. Because why? No one owns me. No one can control me. Woof, 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 woof. Meow. See that? No one can control me. Hey, Yusong, you know how many advertisers that I've got breathing down my neck saying, Yusong, stop. See, I was right to start folding, dude. Absolutely. When someone discards the door like that after opening up, you know they're in Tenpai. And the 3 comes from either a 3-3-4 or a 5-6 shape. We don't really know. Left Lord getting vamped on right now in the sense that all their blood is getting drained by us vampires. Ooh, an interesting hand. I think we play this hand normally, but okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got 5 shapes, but this 8-9 shape is looking really bad. I'm hoping that. Oh, and other sounds I'm making. I guess we gotta discard some of these. The door is the 2 of characters. Sure, we can pawn this. I can make a bad pawn good for a weekend. You know what? If we draw an 8 or a 9 of characters, we'll be really, really happy. Basically, that'll be a nice sign that we can go for all triplets, which should be pretty nice. A little extra value in this hand. I mean, we look like, if you ignore the 9s, it looks like we haven't discarded any character tiles, so maybe other people are noticing, but it doesn't matter. We're the dealer seat right now. We're in the dealer seat right now, so we just want to rack up the dubs here. And I think this hand is, good enough that we can start schmooving for it. I'm gonna take. Oh, I have no Yaku here. Okay, well, the good news about this is that if we pawn the red dragon, which I fully intend on doing, by the way, we have a 3 or a 4 or a 6 weight. We have a 3-sided weight in this 4-5-5-5 shape. So that's pretty good. A little bit of a dangerous situation with what we've got going on here, but the rest of our hand doesn't look that bad. And if it makes you happy, then why the hell are you so sad? I mean, we could just take the Tenpai here, or we could go for greatness, which is all triplets. I'm gonna go for, oh my god, so effing rewarded, it's not even funny. Show me the red dragon here. Show me the red dragon right now, and I quit my job and I work for you. Holy moly, dude. So the reason that Magic the Gathering is cool is because it's like, you get to do a lot of personal expression with it. Whether you're in a booster draft or you're just trying to make a deck out of the cards that you have, right, that you just opened or whatever, there's like 1,000 decisions that you have to make. Or there's not 1,000. Holy moly, this hand is huge. Wait, all triplets, red dragon, red 5? This is just 4-han. But as the dealer, it's a farm to table dealer Mangan. Are you kidding me? And I only get to knock first place down from their throne, and you were like a saint level player? I mean, it could happen to anyone, right? It could happen to anyone, just not me. Anyway, maniacal laughs aside, it's really fun because you make 1,000 decisions about what card that you put in versus what card that you don't put in, the reasons that you're putting in the card. I think it's really cool. And while we were at the Magic the Gathering store, I'll name drop them. It was Legacy Comics in Los Angeles, a great store. It was unfortunately just like all dudes in there. And we were like, we want to find like a community that has, just like a more, because my girlfriend is, she, her. So we're trying to find, she's getting new into the game. She's newer into the game. So we just want to find a place that maybe isn't all dudes, because that would be a nicer environment for her to just feel more comfortable, and for me to feel more comfortable. I don't want to be asked about whether or not I support Manchester United. Yuck. What am I screaming about? Magic the Gathering? Yeah, it's a cool form of. Oh yeah, we saw 2 kids. They couldn't have been over like 10 years old, but I think their dad was like teaching them, and they were at the pre-release event. It was the cutest thing we've ever seen. It was awesome. It was so cool. And then I immediately thought, man, we should really be playing in this pre-release event right now. Those 9-year-olds are just free wins. Come on, I mean, because you get like booster packs and stuff if you have a good win-loss record. Those kids are just, you can farm them for free wins. I am a bad person. I'm a bad person. I don't know if you've heard of bad grandpa, but have you heard of bad person? Because that's me. That's me. I don't really want to pawn this. I could call Riichi, but there's no west winds anymore. There's only 3 of circles. Yeah, I'm not taking this Riichi. If we draw into like a 4 of circles or something, or I don't know. If we draw into something, I kind of want to... Dude, arguably we should have kept the 6 and discarded the north winds, because there's a chance that we could have gotten all simples, right? I mean, it would have been not that likely. I mean, I guess I'm gonna throw the knight of characters. It doesn't go with our all simples plan anyway. We're just hoping to draw into the 3 of circles and have a sumo only hand right now. Maybe we call Riichi on the a lot of the 4s are gone. A lot of the, I mean, 1-3 is gone. Arguably this 2 of characters isn't safe. I should technically be folding right now, because if we're playing to crush dreams, I'm in first place by a large margin. I don't want to deal into whatever you have. If you have all simples and you have like 2 copies of the Dora, that's really gonna hurt. It's really gonna put a dent in the old wallet, right? So we don't discard. Yeah, we actually don't discard good tiles right now. We can pawn and chi and stuff to get into Tenpai before the end of the round, but I don't think we I don't think we push if we draw a really dangerous tile like that 8 of circles. They could still have a 6-7, right? I mean, the 7 is safe and it's looking really dangerous. This could come from a 5-6 actually, so I should be a little bit wary about what Right Lord's doing. It looks like they're pushing. A crosser takes it with a closed hand. They had a bad, I swear this game is about Mahjong. They had a bad Riichi wait, and I don't think that they had the opportunity to do a Suji trap, so they take that fake Mangan all the way to the bank. Sure. I'm glad that we didn't play super, super aggressively, right? It's not like we had a 4 of characters to deal in with anyway, but you never know. 1, 2, 3. 3 shapes in the bank, no album out. Okay. I mean, it's not bad, but I don't think we open this hand. Like, even if we get a 6 or a 9 right now, the rest of our hand is in bad shape. Just kidding. Okay, now this kind of changes things. Red Dragon, Prevalent Wind. Oh, Hachi Machi. 1 tile away from being able to call Riichi with this hand. 1 amazing tile away from being able to call Riichi with a double-sided weight. If you're on Team Yusong right now, forget these Jacobs and these Edwards. If you're on Team Yusong right now, and I have abs, it's just not very visible. So, you know, I'm cool. We're hoping for a 3 of characters, but we can also pawn this just for the easiest 2-han of all time. Goku-san is Gohan. Let's go, dude. A double-sided weight on the 6 and the 9. Let's go. We could even con the Red Dragon, but that's a little too spicy for me, I think. I don't know. I don't think that we should, because we don't want to give anyone else a chance to have the best Riichi of all time. They get 8 Uradora and send us to the Shadow Realm. Oops. There's nothing you can do about that, by the way. There's just like, this is just like luck. There's no skill with this type of dealing in. It's early enough in the game. I pressed pawn. Good players pawn and chi to get into Tenpai, so if you really wanted to make that read, like, oh my god, I know they have a YouTube channel. Oh, they must be a really good player. Which, don't get me wrong, wouldn't be the first time someone was starstruck. No, it would be the first time. What do I do here? Because this hand isn't that great. I kind of just want to keep some of these bad tiles to throw away later, because we don't need to win this round. Someone would need a monstrous hand in order to win this. So you know what? Let's start crushing dreams. If someone's thinking like, oh, I need a Mangan to get back into this game, maybe they'll be hoping to have a closed hand with some red dragons or some white dragons, just trying to squeeze all the value that's even possible from their hand. Let's not let them do that. Absolutely not. And oh my god, immediately rewarded. We should also be dealing our tiles a little bit more carefully, because I think the 6 might have been right to throw there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, the 6 is a much more dangerous tile, and we don't want to deal in later in the game. Left Lord, what are you doing? These are, I don't know if you know this, but the Dora is worth 1 Han by itself. That was a little rude of me. That was a little, you know, mean girls of me. Stop trying to make fetch happen. But these are good tiles. I guess they understand that, like, they only need a like 1 or a 2 hun direct hit, or maybe like a 3 or a 4 hun direct hit in order to run off of somebody and escape 4th place, which is obviously what you want to be doing right now. So I can kind of understand this. Now, if we get into Tenpai here by drawing a 2 or a 4, or if we get into Tenpai, regardless of how we get into it, we don't call the Riichi here. We never call the Riichi here. Arguably, because we're 9 tiles in, we should just be folding here, right? We should just be playing to crush dreams. We close our eyes and make believe that someone else is called Riichi at this point. Because what's the difference? We want to just protect 1st place. I mean, there's 3 Dora on the board right now. It doesn't look like anyone's going for a flush either. Maybe you are going for a flush in the circle suit. Maybe. Sure, the 1-1-3 shape is not terrible, right? We could finish this with a 1 or a 2. Having 2 pairs is not bad, because if we draw another 1 of circles, we could also discard this to get into Tenpai. It's not a great Tenpai, but it is a Tenpai. Maybe we should have... Okay, the 6 is never coming out of my hand. The 6 is never coming out of my hand. Nope. Too dangerous. I don't think that anyone could even have a good hand in this moment. How many 6s? Nope. I don't think I will. They're waiting on a 2-5. I don't know what I've been told, but why risk it? No one has a valuable hand. We don't throw the 5 there. We would have dealt in. And they could have had something scary. I mean, there was 3 Dora visible. I don't even know what could have... I think it was mathematically impossible to send me into the Shadow Realm. Would you look at that? Would you look at that? Danish cookie? Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. Get me back in the logs. I want to relive this moment forever. It's been so long, dude. It's been too long, like a Daft Punk song off of their Discovery album. Let's just take a look and do some judgment about what happened. Okay, so you dealt in here. There's 3 players that have just called Riichi. The 5 is no longer safe. They dealt a 5 and then they immediately called a Riichi afterwards. This is a terminal tile. It's safe for 1 player. It's Suji to the door. It's a little bit dangerous. I would probably throw the 5 here. Although, are you waiting on it? You're not. But they could be so easily. You got no good bamboo tiles in there. And their discard pool. Wow. I mean, this is a tough situation. You could even throw the 6, right? It's safe here, and you know that they don't have a 7-8. Could have a 4-5, definitely. I mean, I don't hate this discard. Because this 9... I mean, this 9 was discarded right before I called Riichi. So that's not that safe. And there's no door on the board right now, so it's a little bit scary. Would I have had the guts to call the 5 of bamboo? I mean, I know that the 5 of bamboo is safe for 2 players. Me and this person. I know that the 9 is safe for just this person. Yeah, because they might have made the false read that this 9 was discarded after I called Riichi, but it was actually discarded before. Yeah. Okay, so I think the right move is to discard the 5 because you know it's safe for 2 players where this you only know is for 1. But this is a terminal tile. I actually don't hate this discard. I don't hate this discard. There's a world where it you know passes. Definitely. Just not this one. But like, yeah, it's tough. I mean, it's Suji to the door. You don't do that. I would throw the 5 here. As bonkers as that is, I would throw the 5 and maybe deal into the Shadow Realm there. It's a really tough situation. I don't fault this player at all, especially when 3 players have called Riichi. It's just like, that doesn't happen that much, right? So it's very, very scary. What happened here? Left Lord is in Tenpai. You make the Suji read to get into Tenpai yourself for a 147 Pinfu. Okay, 147 Pinfu. Hey, here's the thing about Pinfu though. It's worth 1 Han. It's worth 1 Han. Do you call Riichi with this? You do. This is Riichi Pinfu. Okay. Riichi Pinfu. Sumo Ipatsu. Okay. But you only guarantee Riichi Pinfu if you win this hand. Not even an Oradora. This is why we don't negotiate with terrorists here. I mean, this analogy is bad because what I just did was huge fold. But I think that's right. When someone's repping a Mangan, you just let them do their thing. It's like when someone's shouting loudly in a Costco. You're like, I don't know what your story is. I'm gonna pretend like I don't hear you, and I'm just gonna be shopping for juices. An early Riichi for a double-sided weight? Yeah, I don't see any huge problem with this, but this player is probably in Tenpai. They discarded the Dora first, and we were aware of that. So we didn't make any risky moves, right? We were about to start Omega folding. Lovely. When a good player opens their hand and then discards the Dora, they are in Tenpai. They are absolutely in Tenpai. You dealt into my Shadow Realm here. Domain expansion, Shadow Realm. I mean, your hand is looking pretty good. And I don't seem like I've discarded anything super scary. I mean, but the 4 and the 5 of bamboo earlier on, maybe they think I'm going for a half outside hand. There's, you know, you can't chi into a red dragon. Would I have folded here? No, I probably would have pushed. There's not that much visible danger, except whoop-bam. Red dragon, all triplets, red 5, dealing into a Mangan. Ooh, baby. That one felt amazing. That one honestly felt amazing. You deal into mine with the red 9 here, or excuse me, the 9 of characters. Yep, would have made the same call. It's early enough in the game. I'm discarding straight up gold, so maybe you can make that read, but it's really hard to say. And then you've just been sitting in Damaten Pinfu for like Billy Joel the longest time, right? Oh my god, the longest time. Look at this. So from this point on, they're in Tenpai for a 2 or a 5. And I just want to open my hand right now. And then we draw we eventually end up drawing into a 6 of characters. It was this moment. I could take Tenpai here if I discard the 5. Why risk it? I know it's impossible for someone to have like an amazing hand at this point. Why risk it? Yeah, I just don't like it. These 8s came from a 7, 8, 9. Wow, okay. I don't want to somehow, like, because you can get into a Pinfu Dora red 5. I don't know, Sanshoku. Like, there's still opportunities for value where I could get Shadow Realm. Let's just close our eyes. Like an Owl City song. I'd like to make myself believe that someone has already called Riichi. Great game. It's been so long, dude. Oh my god, have you ever seen a more beautiful sight? Look at this Loch Ness monster looking shape right here. Amazing. Sugoi desu ne. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and a comment. It helps out the channel a lot. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more new videos every day. Also, I stream on Twitch. You want to join the party? I wish I didn't sound like a big dork while saying that. But if you want to catch me live, I'm live Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, 4 p.m. PST. Mondays are Mahjong, Wednesdays are Variety, and Fridays are Nancy Drew. I hope to see you there. You can also chat with us in the Discord. Incredibly kind community. Voz's channel is also linked below. Until next time, please take care of yourself. Please be kind to yourself, okay? I'll talk to you soon. Peace.